Hello and welcome to Wyckoff Training Academy. In this video, we are going to see XAUSD on a 5-minute time frame with Wyckoff trading system 206 and with 200 version and 201 version of price and volume oscillator. So if we look like again, we will look for last 3 days how the trades has evolved. Now, I mentioned when it comes to this pink line above key zone and below key zone and the liquidity lines, they are the lines where price is going to get attracted, and we would look for a first pullback kind of trading opportunity, as mentioned over here, price and volume zones and liquidity hunt. And liquidity hunt is normally plotted by orange line, and price and volume zones are the key zones, and this is the top upper threshold and lower threshold. So based on that, you have to plan your trade. For example, we got on 21st, market went upwards. We got accumulation line, then price went upwards, then came back. Then we got another accumulation line, and but it resulted in accumulation, price accumulation area. Price came back. It tested previous this key zone uh, uh, line, and then it came back, and then a new key zone has been plotted. And once the key zone has been plotted, we would look for clear-cut price moving upwards and then coming back. Either on this line, we would go for a buy, or either on this line. This is the fair. This will give us a fair price to go for a buying opportunity on the lower lines, and for selling opportunity, this would give us a fair shorting value or short sell value or short sell price to be precise. So we got a buying opportunity at this particular point. Our first target was this liquidity hunt. As you can see, when we are approaching, all these levels are based on price and volumes, price and volume of study of Wyckoff. So you can see as price went upwards, it rejected at this particular, it stalled at this particular point. Price went into congestion, then came back, and then price went upwards. So here again we got, if we see, if I draw a line parallel to this one or connecting this one, you can see very small degree of pullback, a very small pullback. If I continue this one, you can see there is a pullback at this particular point. This is nothing but absorption. If anybody knows how Wyckoff principle works, this is absorption taking place because we have already, this has a higher probability of going upward because we have already come out of this particular key zone. We have eaten away whatever liquidity was or liquidity trap was there. And after that, price has broken out. Then we got another accumulation. Price came back, but it didn't touch this particular level. It shadowed, and then price started moving upwards. And after that, on 22nd, you can see we got a double confirmation at this particular. This is what I call, and I love to see this kind of behavior. This is two levels coinciding each other. So as we can see clearly, there is an accumulation and a key zone formation from this particular point. This is a beautiful counter trend trade. Counter trend in terms of this particular price action, price movement. But overall trend was, overall dynamic trend line has suggested us that price is going to go upwards. So this was a place, this is a spring kind of a situation, but it haven't sprung properly as it would have been, and it started movement from this particular point. This was our first target. Then correspondingly, we would have exited at this particular point. As I mentioned earlier, these lines act as a trailing stop loss for us. So then after that, we got an accumulation line, and after accumulation or reaccumulation kind of a thing, then it acted as a following through the ice FTI, and then price came back and then tested it, and then price went upwards. So now today's market was very confusing kind of a thing, but overall we know price was revolving within this range. So it was clear, if it breaks out of this one, we would look for a long opportunity. If it breaks down, then we would look for selling opportunity. And we got selling opportunity at this particular point to some degree, and then price came back a good point, and then this is the second pullback, and then here we got accumulation line, which later on acted as a you can say uh, FDI fall through the ice, and we haven't got any testing, so we could not make out a trade over here. But this was the first trading opportunity, second trading opportunity, and then after at this particular point we got this level was formed, price came back, came up, tested, and went upwards. So this was an early bird kind of trade wherein we got an opportunity to buy at this particular level. So I hope this indicators make your trading simple and easier. And I hope if you follow the rules and principles accordingly, you can make a consistent living, consistent earning out of trading, and make a living out of trading. So, like for example, like as I mentioned earlier, price and volume oscillator and volume oscillator. If it is green, that means there is high volume participation in this particular price movement. If it is red, prices are going to go downwards. If it is green, prices are going to go upwards. So you can avail my monthly subscription of $35, or either you can go for one-time purchase for international student as well, because many people are asking me for that thing also. So I hope you people enjoy this video and uh, uh, planning to take future record future sessions on everyday activity of the market, like when it comes to XAUSD and Euro USD. Thanks a lot and bye bye for mine.